You're just seeing. Nah, cause I gotta see what the hell Diddy got going on, man. They talking about this man crazy.
But how you feel about this latest lawsuit against Diddy from, the producer Little Rod?
Man, leopard don't change his spots. And Diddy been doing this for a real long time, bro. He been doing this for a long time. And now another artist. This artist didn't wait 10 years. You know what I'm saying? He didn't wait 20 years. You understand? He waited a year or two after he stopped working with him and saw he didn't get what he was supposed to get. And he said, yo, listen here, man. I'm putting in my claims right now because I'm going to show everybody what really happened, what really went down. It's crazy. When I was reading it, I read the whole thing. Shout out um uh to Keisha in Kansas City. She sent me the whole documentation, bro, and the whole court thing. And when I'm reading the stuff, you know, it sound from a lot of it sound familiar. You understand? And what I mean sound familiar, how he would get other girls and get girls to try to, you know, convince this guy, or put him in a sexual situation with other girls so he could do whatever he wanted to do with them. And it's just like the situation somewhat with Sarah and her girlfriend and him and Ja. You know what I'm saying? Bringing girls on to try to convince this other guy to be in a room with another naked man and all this other bullshit.
Whoa, Diddy. We ain't know you was that. Well, I can't even lie on camera no more. Like, bro, people been knew you was doing this shit. You been grooming. You been grooming, bro. That shit crazy.
It all
Little
sounds familiar,
boys.
man.
At that.
I read the whole thing, man, and it was crazy.
And for the people that don't know what you're talking about, because the lawsuit is new, so some people still catching up with it. Little Rod, he alleges that Young Miami cousin tried to have sex with him in front of Diddy.
Yeah, he went into the bathroom, and then she came into the bathroom and tried to, throw herself on him. He didn't want to have nothing to do with her for whatever reason. And then when he came out the bathroom, she continued to try to do that and try to have sex and wanted him to have sex in front of Diddy and the rest of the people that was in there. That's how they do, man. They try to use a girl that you might like or you may think you might like, or they think you might like her or whatever to convince you to lay down your guards with them. And he didn't.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And you're not surprised.
This industry get wicked, boy. Don't you be having no celebrity crushes. Because if your ass is fortunate to make it to some of these major deals, these major brands, bro, yeah, man, you got to be a free thinker out here, bro. They will tear your little ass up. I'm just going to tell you right now. Do not go for anything. Stand 10 toes on everything, eh?
By none of this, because you said that Ja Rule, they did this to him, right?
No,
Not Ja Rule.
remember, and people got it confused when I said that Ja and him was in the room with two girls, with Sarah and Sarah's girlfriend. You understand? He was trying to get Ja to go at Jay-Z. So what he did was try to get another girl, you understand, to do something with Ja. I guess, I don't know. They in the room together. So when they in that thing, I know what he was planning on doing because I heard the conversation. I knew what was going on. He was trying to get at Ja. So if he got Ja in any kind of uncompromising position, he could force Ja to go at Jay-Z. So that's just a thing that they use. Lil Rod, he get him in a sexual position and a sexual situation with some kind of girl,
crazy.
and then maybe get him high, get him drunk, or whatever like that. He don't know what he doing. One of the guys step in, and now he doing Lil Rod. Now Lil Rod all messed up in the mind because he started off with a girl, but now he end up with a guy. He tried to put him in some kind of situation like that. They do that all the time in the industry.
Oh boy!
I want to get into this
I
real
know
quick,
his
man,
demeanor
before we
went
really
pew.
even get started into this. And it's because something I seen today. This girl, Tiffany Red, she said that she was filing a claim against Diddy. But my man, it touched me crazy, man, because
This
the
nigga
hurt that
Diddy
I
in the hot
seen
seat.
in her voice, in her she crying, man, and she worrying about what this dude could do to her and what he has done to her. Man, listen here. I want to let this young lady know, and I know this is not the place for it, brother, but please allow me to say this to her, man. You know what I'm saying? I started this battle long time ago. And the situation is that, bruh, we already won. This was some spiritual that Pop, the spirit of Pop, the spirit of Big, the spirit of Miss Jones, the spirit of Wolf, all the people that he has done wrong, you know, so Black, all the people that he has done wrong, bruh, is coming to light. We already won this spiritual. What we going through right now with these trials and everybody, you know, with this financial situation and everything like that, all that is superficial.
We didn't enter that new earth. That's what people just failing to realize. Like stuff that used to fly back then ain't flying now. Everything getting exposed. It's the new
That's
age.
the physical part of it. The spiritual part of it was won because Big, Pac, Wolf Mother, all the people that he did wrong, bro. You understand? They already won the battle where we were supposed to win it at. So now we just going through the physical part of it, man. And I want that girl to know,
manifestation.
man,
It sound like he talking about that manifestation. Nigga seen this shit a long time ago.
she ain't gotta fear no man. She ain't gotta fear him, nobody else, man. Whenever she needs, you understand? Whenever she needs somebody to travel, to go with her, to make sure she all right, you know, I'm a phone call away, man. I'm a phone call away. And you know, go ahead with your questioning, man. I just had to get that out, man, because that girl touched a lot of people, man, because all she wanted to do was write music, make music, and show her talent and her love to the people, man. And then she got to feel this way, be fearful and scared of her life and stuff like that. Ma, I ain't scared of no man. You understand? I ain't scared of no man.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Nobody that got to put their pants on the same way I do. Not at all.
And for the
We're literally all just each other's reflections pushed out type shit. Like, but y'all can't get that deep yet. Y'all gonna have to tune in with me if y'all wanna further elaborate.
people that
shit,
don't know who Tiffany Red is, that's Cassie's best friend.
That's one of Cassie's friends. She was writing a lot of music, and she said that she was writing music for her friends to get raped too. Oh my God, man, come on, man.
Switch to the Google Fi Wireless Flexible plan and only pay for the data.
That shit wild than a motherfucker, boy.
You use.
Diddy groomed Usher.
Also, even though they got Usher name redacted, you could tell who it is because they described him as the guy that performed at the Super Bowl.
Right.
So, I mean, we all know who that is, but how you feel about that, man?
Well, I mentioned that earlier, that he said about Stevie J. The Usher part, that's a touchy situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a certain feeling and I felt a certain way when Usher got on Shay Shay, and I don't mean to mention other people platforms, but he got on Shay Shay and he mentioned how
I ain't gonna lie, Club Shay Shay been hitting this year. What's y'all favorite episode?
Him and everything. You know what I'm saying? About the business. Right? I know, and people know, that was around that in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now, I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bro, you know I know. Let me reframe you on something. Remember, Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room. Had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fellatio. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth.
That's that nasty shit, boy.
Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right. When
Us,
you was
you
at
out here
Diddy camp.
kissing folks in the mouth after they doing that.
Y'all put it together.
And what you mean by Diddy count?
Remember? He was on one of the talk shows. The white guy with the curly hair. What's his name? The white guy with the curly hair. And he said, yo, would you send your son to Diddy camp? And Usher said, no. Ask him why he won't send him to Diddy camp. But yet and still you praise him.
Damn, man, and you said that, I know you can't go into detail, but you said that it was a situation where Diddy sent him to the hospital?
Let Usher explain that to you. Let Usher mama explain that to you.
Not the mama.
And the hospital was in Scarsdale, New York.
I'm scared to go on. Stevie J. To get with Lil
Why
Rod.
are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously. Why are you not investing into
Suspiciously at Faith Evans Hotel. Stevie J, what you doing in the background, boy? Let me find out.
And me looking at this lawsuit, he also alleges that Diddy forced him to watch a video of Stevie J having sex with a man.
Who, Little Stevie? Huh? Who, Stevie? What Johnson used to call him, Stevie? Yo, I read that, man. I don't know if you know this, but then maybe they have a tape that we didn't see because the pictures was a little vague. There was an exotic worker came out and said that was him and not Stevie J. But in order for them to put that in there, they must have clearly thought it was Stevie J or think it's Stevie J. But you got to get this, Art. Check this out. He knew that this kid admired Stevie J and loved the work Stevie J had done in the industry in the past.
I'm grateful for all 120 subscribers, by the way.
This kid looked up to Stevie J. Now, what if Puff told him that that was Stevie J in the tape? And the guy looked like Stevie J. He did facial, his face was fixed like he was doing some of the faces Stevie J be making. You understand? So now, The kid could have been drunk. Kid could have been high. He was like, yo, Puff could have been like, yo, you talking about this is somebody you admire? Look what he doing. This Stevie J right here. Now, in that kid's mind, he may have thought that was Stevie J, or he think that's Stevie J. If Puff told him that was Stevie J, it was Stevie J. So people can't say, oh, he lying and everything like that, because we really don't know what was said, but the kid said he told him, this is somebody I admire. This is somebody you got high aspirations for, that you want to be like. Look and see what he doing. This is what you should be doing too.
You see how influential they try to be?
That was crazy.
And you knew Stevie J, right?
I knew Stevie J real well, bro. I knew Stevie J when he was with Bad Boy, one of the hitmen. When him and Puff fell out, I used to take Stevie J around and everything, bodyguard him in certain places and everything. Stevie J was one of those dudes. He was a good brother, but he always wanted to be seen.
And when you hear these allegations, right, you knowing Stevie J, do you think it's possible that he could be gay?
Well, I don't know his sexuality, but cocaine is a hell of a drug. You understand? And by cocaine being a hell of a drug, and he indulging with Diddy like that, and now he's invited to the Diddy parties.
We don't want to go to the Diddy parties. Stay all the way from that shit, boy, because woo! Doors behind doors behind doors. This nigga be having shit. Like, whoa.
In that whole thing, if you read it, he said that Diddy said he was having sexual relationship with Stevie J. So all I can say is this, man. If two men lay down, how many homos get up?
2.
In my book. That's all you can say, man. You don't know. You know, unless you catch them in an act like that. You understand what I'm saying? But if he said, Puff said that he laid down with Stevie J and two men lay down, two homos get up.
Yeah, I mean, that's a hell of a quote, man. And if I'm not mistaken, Stevie J, he was with you the night Big got killed, right?
Yeah, Stevie J was there. Stevie J was there. And as soon as Big died, he was supposed to get on a plane with us, with them, and go to New York. He rushed to Faith Hotel. Rushed just to the hotel. He was wearing my cross and my chain, right? I said, Stevie, I'm not selling you my cross. My cross got blessed. He said, let me wear it. I said, yo, okay, bro. He gave me $1,500 for the chain and then never paid me for the cross. Ended up giving Faith the cross and the chain to give to little Chris Wallace. That's what he said he did with it.
You think it's a chance he was cracking Faith back then?
I don't know what he was doing, bro. But it's funny they end up now. It's funny he ran to Big's wife when he got murdered.
That boy Stevie J a rat. That nigga.
So I asked ChatGPT to build me a
That nigga
Shopify
was
store,
creeping.
and it said, no.
Big Gene. Alright, this the last one right here. What the fuck you out here creating, Diddy? Oh wait, this a 2-hour video?
Dr. Umar, man, happy to have you. I've been trying to get you on the platform for a while.
I'm trying to watch a whole 2-hour video. this the one right here.
Yeah, that is weird, man. I never knew about that, man. You never told me about that, man. But to get back to this lawsuit, right? Little Rod, he also alleges that, Diddy, he will grope his genitals and he will grope his anus.
My man, I didn't understand that one right now because his anus is your asshole. His genitals is his nut. So I guess he had to be naked when Puff was doing that. Where was he at? What was he doing? Because he said that they never had sex. If you read it in the thing, they never had sex. He made claims that they never had sex, but how would he grope your anus?
The word grope is feral.
How would he play with your genitals?
Yeah, it don't make sense. I mean,
it don't make sense. How you wake up butt the F naked with two other men in the bed with Diddy and nothing happened? I think he was just trying to save face, man.
But do you think it's a possibility that he meant that, Diddy will grope his, butt, instead of anus? I mean, because I'm trying to figure
Diddy
out how
boy.
this work, somebody groping your anus.
You're going to say your butt. The lawyer would say, what do you mean?
I just can't get down with shit like that, man. I just can't.
My butt cheeks. There's a such thing called butt cheeks. Your two cheeks. He said anus. The anus is the asshole. How did he get that far?
Booty holes, boy.
Lil Rod, you gotta say no to Diddy sometimes. No, that shit ain't funny, man. But you gotta say no.
That nigga petty as hell.
So from you reading the lawsuit, right, you feel like he had relations with Diddy?
When me being a former investigator, I think Lil Rod was trying to save face on certain things, that he had somewhat of a relationship or he was doing some things with Diddy that he didn't want to really come out in that fashion, because there's no way that he gonna wake up and his anus is hurting and his genitals is all over the place and he's in the bed after being drunk or drugged and saying nothing happened. And you think that Diddy gonna be in the bed with 3 other men and nothing happened? It doesn't sound logical. If we're reading and believing what he said in those papers. If you woke up in bed and you was drunk or intoxicated on ecstasy, on whatever drugs that they put in there, roofied you or whatever, and you not and you not feeling right, something is wrong.
Oh,
Wouldn't you say?
Go.
Something is wrong. He didn't say we woke up with all my clothes. He said we woke up butt the F naked in those papers. So if he butt naked in those papers,
that's all you gotta say. Hey, look. That's all you gotta say right there. That's enough to lead to suspicion. But man,
it's Huggies, and we're obsessed with your super soft skin.
I just really do not know, man. The industry gets you. Well, at least they try to. They ain't getting everybody. Especially in nowadays. Ain't nobody flying for that shit. $100 shots. But yes, YouTube had banned me for real. I was here thinking it was gonna be a whole week, but hey, detaching from it somehow brought it back early. I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I'm But yeah, I'm gonna go on and stop it right here. I appreciate it. If you hopped in for this mini stream, just trying to get a feel for Streamlabs and stuff. I'll catch y'all later though. West Texas gang. It's your boy Jesse James.